Iggy,
Mhm.
they call you...
It's so weird though to do it without the band.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Strange.
Iggy, they call you the godfather of punk. Can you explain why?
And probably because the word punk it was born in newspapers and sort of third-rate magazines, you know. And at the time, I was the first guy they called a punk, and they used that term for me to represent the idea of someone who wants to do something very strong and very uncompromising that he believes in or has a vision of very badly, but at the same time he's the kind of a person who doesn't have the skills or ability to do it. So many funny things happen, and that's a punk. Like it comes from films in the 30s, actually, like in The Maltese Falcon with Humphrey Bogart. There's a very little guy who works for the bad guy, and he carries 3 or 4 guns all the time, but he's too stupid to ever shoot anyone with them, you know? So that's what it means, I guess, you know?
The atmosphere in the studio is very tense, because they always expect something different from you. Do you rehearse an act, or does it come spontaneously?
Not for something like this. I wouldn't rehearse, no, because a television show that's taped very quickly and sketchily doesn't really feel to me like it's actually what I do, you know. So I just come in and do it, and sometimes it's fun. I think if it's tense, it's maybe because I have to make it tense. Otherwise, some director or floor man would be telling me what to do, you know. This is the problem for, you know, actors especially, you know.
What do you think of the new wave movement yourself?
Well, I don't think... I think there's always been a new wave ever since the guitars were made electric, and at any given time, to me, the new wave at that particular moment simply is whatever's happening with late teenage or very young men who are making the first steps to actually play some very loud music. And it's been going on for a long time. I think, to me, what they call new wave only means amateur, not professional. That's the only difference to me. I'm not really professional, you know.
We've heard that besides Germany, you have another favorite country, Japan. Can you explain why?
Yeah, 'cause in Japan it's funny, you know. Just about anyone you might run into there. I suppose it must have something, some root in something I don't understand. But everyone is so incredibly finely tuned in a very high-pitched way that people are very sensitive, and they notice every little thing about each other. You know, each gesture is weighed and seen and understood and registered. So it's a very artful culture, and so I like that, you know. Instead of going into a grocery store in Detroit, you know what I'm saying, can I have a pack of cigarettes? Yeah, sure. You know, they smile a lot. You know, it don't mean don't mean it's sincere. They just smile a lot.
Do you have any contact with band members from the Stooges, your first successful group?
Yeah, sure. I'm Scotty Ashton, the drummer from that group, is gonna play on this new tour, this one in the spring. And I see all of them regularly and talk to them, you know. And we, get drunk or whatever, you know. pick on each other. We like each other a lot, you know.
And David Bowie, you still have contact with him?
Sure, yeah.
What do you think of him at the moment, what he's doing, his film?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not really the kind of, I'm not the kind of guy, I don't think nothing about anything, you know. I have no opinion on you, or on anybody, or anything.
Okay.
I really haven't the extra time to have opinions, or to think too much, you know.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mick.
Great.
Jim, I just want to do one quick photo. I want to do one quick photo.
What, a still?
Yeah.
What?
Of me?
For the show.
We're here?
Yeah. Just
Do it.
Just
It's look like
Yeah.
that's a real Steely Dan.
Yeah, I really
What
like
is it?
with the
Steely Dan.
studio shoot.
What, the model?
About the pictures building.
What, yeah, what is
I
that
don't know
actually?
if you
What are you
know
using
I
there?
don't think you realize it's you're okay.
It's our
He
microphone.
said that. This is right there again. Oh, that's-
The best part was us talking about dinner.
Yeah,
They're still shooting this bastard.
yeah, sure. But they asked me to ask
Can you
these.
turn that thing off, please?